Have you ever nicked your ball sack? Ow! Manscaped's Lawnmower 2.0 was specifically designed to make manscaping easy. I'm talking butt, balls, body. Featuring skin-safe technology, this trimmer won't nick or snag your nuts. 100% waterproof and shock resistant. Head over to manscaped.com and get yourself the Lawnmower 2.0. And for a limited time, get free shipping and a free Shed travel bag.
Evan Lazar reporting for CLNS Media from Allen Park in Detroit, where the Patriots and the Lions just wrapped up a walkthrough session on day 3 of joint practices ahead of tomorrow night's preseason opener. And I'm going to have a column on some takeaways from the first 2 days of joint practices. Today was really just a glorified walkthrough, and I'm going to take you through the highlights of that column that you can find on clnsmedia.com right now. And the first one is Chase Winovich, who had 2 excellent days of contact practice on Monday and Tuesday. He started off on Monday with a bull rush of backup left tackle Tyrell Crosby here for Detroit, knocked him right into Tom Savage in the pocket in a rare sack in team drills because, of course, you can't hit the quarterback, but when he knocked him right into him, Savage went down and they had to call it a sack and blow the whistle. On day 2, on Tuesday, he then beat Taylor Decker, the starting left tackle for the Detroit Lions, cleanly in one-on-ones, and a huge applause from the crowd here, all the Michigan faithful that are here to see Chase, and a bunch of family were here to see Winovich as well. I think it's just a matter of time at this point before Winovich starts to see snaps with the starting defense. Maybe that third down unit as a situational pass rusher is the place he goes to first. But I think that he's coming along pretty well, and we're going to see him here sooner rather than later start to make contributions with the top unit. The second thing I want to talk about is the punter battle, and I think I got some interesting perspective from a bunch of the special teamers here during this week about what would you rather? Would you rather the consistent, he's going to punt it 45 yards every single time, or would you rather the booming leg of Jake Bailey? Of course, the first one being Ryan Allen. I think a lot of the special teams players would rather the consistency. Knowing exactly where that landmark is going to be is very important, whereas with Jake Bailey, the kicks are a little bit more inconsistent, and even though he has that booming leg, he can sometimes outkick his coverage, which is a little bit challenging to cover for a special teams player like a gunner like Matthew Slater, for example, told me that it's really just about where is the ball going to be and knowing where that landmark is and knowing exactly where the spot is on the field that you have to run. And sometimes with Bailey, there's some unpredictability. So even though he has clearly a better leg than Ryan Allen, clearly has more talent, I think, as a punter and also as a kickoff specialist than Ryan Allen, adding some versatility there is some things to be said about the fact that he can just consistently boom the ball 45 to 50 yards and everyone's going to know exactly where it's going to land. And finally, let's talk a little bit about N'Keal Harry. We got to talk about the rookie wide receiver. Obviously a big topic around here and throughout the first 10 days of training camp back in Foxborough as well. And he had an up and down week, as he has really all of camp, which isn't that big of a surprise for a rookie, but it's been kind of a daily occurrence at this point that he has one of those highlight reel contested catches going above his head and catching one-handed passes, things of that nature. Every single day it feels like there's another one of those for N'Keal Harry, which is impressive. But I also am excited to see him in the games. I think that we haven't really seen N'Keal Harry fully unlocked as a ball carrier after the catch, especially because Bill Belichick pointed out this yesterday when I asked him about it, that you can't really get to the finishing of the plays here in practices. There's no tackling to the ground. There's really no big hits or anything like that. So you don't see N'Keal Harry running people over, juking people in the open field, because the play is really blown dead as soon as the catch is made. So I think we need to see that finish. I think that's going to add another element to N'Keal Harry's game that we haven't seen yet. This report has been powered to you by betonline.ag. Go to betonline.ag and use the promo code CLNS50 for your welcome bonus. I am Evan Lazar for CLNS Media.